Hey y'all, it's your girl Nikki here, and I'm back with another cooking video, you guys. Today we're going to be making homemade Chick-fil-A sandwiches with their honey roasted barbecue sauce, you guys. So as always in this clips, I'm showing you all the ingredients that you're going to need. So first you're going to need some pepper jack cheese. It doesn't matter what brand, whatever brand you want to use, that's the brand you use, okay? Then we're going to need a tomato to put on top of that sandwich. Then we're going to need some lettuce. Today I'm using this butter lettuce, I believe it's called. And I just like the texture of it and how it was already in that perfect little piece that I needed to lay on top of the chicken sandwich. And then, of course, you're going to need some buns, okay? I'm using these Wonder Bread extra large buns here. Then you're going to need a little bit of butter to toast the buns. And then also for the seasonings, it's very, very simple, you guys. We're going to be needing some salt. I'm using pink salt. You can use whatever salt you want to use. We're going to need some granulated garlic. You can use powdered garlic if you want to. I just decided to use granulated garlic today. And then we're going to need some black pepper. The only seasoning I wish I would have used was the paprika to give that chicken that really reddish color when you fry it. But now I know next time to go ahead and put that paprika in there, okay? So then we're going to need some flour, of course, to fry the chicken in. And then also we're going to need a little bit of powdered sugar, y'all. I know y'all probably like powdered sugar in fried chicken. Please trust. Just trust the process, okay? So then you're going to need, of course, some cooking oil. You can use whatever type of cooking oil you want to use. I'm just using vegetable oil. I really wish I had peanut oil today, but I just used whatever I had on hand, okay? And then also you're going to need a little bit of milk. Yeah, so I'm just using the rest of this whole milk that I have in the refrigerator. Yeah, so you're just going to need a little bit of that. And then also you're going to need some dill pickles. There is no juice in this jar because I did use the pickle juice to marinate the chicken in. The chicken is currently marinating in the refrigerator with the pickle juice from these pickles and some milk. And it's been in there for about an hour and a half. So also you are going to need eggs. I'm using 3 eggs because I'm cooking for my family. So depending on how many pieces of chicken you're using, I'm using 3 eggs. Frying. I said using. The ingredients for the honey roasted barbecue sauce, okay, you're going to need some mayo. I'm using Hellmann's. You can use whatever brand mayo you have on hand or that you like to use. And I'm going to be using some ground white pepper. We're going to be using some plain yellow mustard, y'all. My family does not like mustard. So after this video, if anybody needs some mustard, holla at your girl. I will ship it to you, okay? Because it's just going to sit in the refrigerator. I just needed mustard for this recipe, okay? So then we're going to be using some Sweet Baby Ray's hickory brown sugar barbecue sauce. You can use whatever hickory smoky barbecue sauce that you like. I just chose Sweet Baby Ray's because it's one of my favorites. And then we're going to be using some honey. And I'm just using organically raw honey, you guys. So moving on, this is, I wanted to show you guys the chicken that's been marinating in this Tupperware in my refrigerator. It does have the pickle juice in there and the milk. Now the milk is going to help it be nice and juicy, and the pickle juice, y'all know that Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich got that pickly flavor, you know what I'm saying? So that pickle juice flavor is just going to infuse in that chicken and be bomb, okay? So first things first, we are going to go ahead and make the honey roasted barbecue sauce. So if you guys haven't tasted Chick-fil-A's honey roasted barbecue sauce, I don't know what you're waiting for. That honey roasted barbecue sauce and that Chick-fil-A sauce is bomb. I really like all their sauces for real, except the barbecue sauce. But this is like one of our favorites, so I decided to make it today at home. So we're going to be putting mayo in there. I will make sure I have all the ingredients and the measurements again in the description box below, so you guys can go down there and check it out, okay? So now I'm going to go ahead and add in the barbecue sauce after adding in the mayo. And then I'm going to go ahead and add in some ketchup. I did forget to put ketchup in the beginning of this video as far as the ingredients. So yeah, you are going to need a little bit of ketchup, not a lot. Now I'm going to go ahead and add in the yellow mustard. If you do not like mustard, please do not worry. The mustard flavor does not stand out in this recipe at all, but I do see the purpose of it. Then we're going to go ahead and add in our honey into this sauce. And then last but not least, we're going to go ahead and sprinkle in that white pepper. I mean, if you don't have white pepper, you can use black pepper. It's just the white pepper doesn't let the specks show through the sauce, if that makes sense. But if that doesn't bother you, you can use black pepper. But we're going to go ahead and mix that all in together. Make sure everything all nice incorporated together. And let me tell y'all, if y'all taste this sauce, y'all going to be like, me and my husband was like, that's it. That's the sauce. I mean, it was so bomb, y'all. Like, I'm about to make batches of this just to have, because I like to dip my fries in there, put it on my chicken sandwiches and everything. So, chicken tenders, you can use this sauce for whatever. I really, really love this sauce. But, yes, this sauce was right on point. All right. So, now moving on, we're going to go ahead and make our egg wash for the chicken. So, of course, we're going to go ahead and crack our eggs into a little dish so that we can mix everything together. So, I'm just cracking my eggs into this little, I don't know, ceramic dish that I have. And then also, I'm going to go ahead and add the milk into the egg mixture as well. So, I'm just going to go ahead and do that. So after I add the milk, I'm going to go ahead and give this a nice whisk with a fork. Make sure you get that egg nice and beaten together with the milk. Make sure everything is nicely incorporated together. Make sure you break down all the egg yolk in this mixture. And so, yeah, that is what I'm doing here. Just something simple, not even seasoning it or nothing right now, okay? So putting that aside, we're going to make the flour mixture that we're going to also dump our chicken in. So I'm going ahead and I'm adding the flour into another dish that I have. And so we're just going to add the flour according to how many pieces of chicken you're making, you know, for how many people and so forth. Of course, if you're only making like 2 pieces of chicken, you don't need that much flour. So now I'm going to add, you see, just a little bit of powdered sugar. That's the powdered sugar right there, y'all. Just to add that little sweetness to the outside of the chicken. I'm telling y'all, it was bomb. So then we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of salt. We're going to add a little bit of pepper up in there. And then we're going to add a little bit of granulated garlic as well. I was always taught whatever you season your meat with, you season your flour with. And, I mean, you can definitely not season your flour if you don't want to. But I season my flour. I highly recommend it. And so now we're going to just mix that all together with a fork. Make sure, you know, everything is all nicely incorporated. The powdered sugar is evenly distributed throughout the flour so that every piece of chicken get a little bit of that sweetness. So that is what I'm doing here, just mixing that all together. And then we just have those two things to the side, ready to fry, okay? So I did take my chicken out of the Tupperware. And I'm just going to take a paper towel and I'm just going to pat all the excess juice off of the chicken. And that is what I'm doing here. Just patting all that excess juice off. Make sure it's nice and dry to be dipped in these two mixtures and fried. So first, this is what you're going to do. You're just going to take the chicken and you're going to put it in the egg wash here. And you're just going to lay it piece by piece in there like so. Make sure you're using a utensil when you do this part, okay? Just flip it over to the other side. Make sure the other side gets the egg wash as well. And that's what I'm doing here. So then when you get ready for the flour, you want to make sure you drain as much of the egg off as possible. You don't want to carry it into the flour. So you just want to make sure it's nicely drained as well as you can. So that's what I'm doing here. Just making sure most of the excess is coming off of the chicken, okay? So then I'm just going to place it right into this flour mixture. And I'm just going to go ahead and repeat that with the rest of the pieces of chicken, as you can see here. And I do have some oil already heating up to temperature on the stove. And I am frying my chicken today in a cast iron skillet, okay? You can definitely fry it in whatever you want. I just know, you know, frying chicken or fish in a cast iron skillet was always a thing in my house. And so that is what I'm doing today, okay? So you do want to make sure your oil is heating up on the stove. So when you drop that chicken in, you don't want it scorching hot, but you want it hot enough. You know that Chick-fil-A chicken got that crisp, but then it ain't like crispy like a Popeye's chicken sandwich. Is kind of like crispy around the edges, but then it's like that soft skin on it and everything. So yeah, so you want to make sure the oil is hot, but not like scorching hot, like you'll drop like some fried chicken legs in there. So that's what you want to be doing while you're doing this, is just heating up your oil. So now we got the chicken all nicely battered and the oil popping. You see the popping is popping, you know what I'm saying? So we're just going to drop the chicken on in the oil. You see how we got that nice sizzle, but not like sizzle, you know what I'm saying? I did turn it up just a little bit more, but we do got a sizzle going, but it ain't like a real big sizzle. You know, if I say sizzle one more time, my nizzle. but yeah, so I'm just dropping the chicken on in the oil like so. You do not want to crowd the pan because you want to give every piece of chicken an opportunity to get that crispiness. When you do overcrowd the pan, it brings the temperature of the oil down, and then of course you don't end up with a crispy coating around your chicken. So here I'm just letting you guys see how the chicken is, you know, frying up in there. So here's a couple pieces that I've already got done. You see about that red color I was talking about? See, if I had that paprika, see, it would have been redder than that, you know what I'm saying? But it's cool. It was delicious, okay? That pickle flavor got infused in there. Like, I was like, wow, this is really Chick-fil-A. So I did go ahead and cut my pieces of cheese in half to fit the pieces of chicken. Some of them was bigger, some of them was littler, and I just wanted the cheese to be perfectly fitted to the chicken, because I am going to lay cheese on top of all of these, and I'm going to place them in my oven that's set on warm and kind of let the cheese melt. I mean, you could definitely just throw a cold piece of cheese on top of the chicken. Sometimes I get sandwiches like that from Chick-fil-A, and sometimes my cheese is melted. I just wanted to melt the cheese. So yeah, I just placed the cheese on top of the chicken, and then I'm going to go ahead and move it right into the oven. And yeah. So as I was doing that, I took my sauce out of the refrigerator to come down to room temperature. And then I'm going to go ahead and butter my flat top little grill I got here. You could definitely do this in a skillet if you don't have one of these. It really doesn't matter. I was just able to put more buns on at a time using this. So I did put a little butter on there. I think I got this set to like 400 degrees or something like that. And then I'm just going to go ahead and throw the buns right on top like that. You know what I'm saying? Then we're going to let them get nice and toasted, okay? I did forget to show y'all how toasty they looked. The next clip is just me assembling the chicken, but it was on point, okay? So first of all, y'all, see how toasty them buns are? And don't be laughing at my paper plates, okay? Because I did not feel like doing no dishes after this, okay? It's a lot of prep work in this. So we're using paper plate today. So I went on ahead and laid my buns down or whatever. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the sauce on top, because that's how I eat my chicken sandwich. You could definitely put it on the side or whatever. But yeah, so I just went ahead and put the sauce down, and I'm placing that chicken. Look at that melted cheese. I just love cheese. Cheese makes me happy. Like, I don't know. But anyway, so I went ahead and put the piece of lettuce on there. And then we do have some pickle. Look at them pickles. This is the only way I would eat a pickle on my sandwich, though. Like a Chick-fil-A sandwich. So yeah, we go ahead and put the pickle on there. And then we put the tomato on top of the lettuce. And then we're just going to go ahead and just smash that goodness together like that. And I did make some waffle fries as well, because Chick-fil-A ain't complete without some waffle fries. Okay, so that is the finished product, you guys. I encourage you to make this recipe. It is so simple, so easy, you guys. And yeah, like, it was bomb. My family definitely smashed this for dinner, okay? We definitely got our Chick-fil-A fixed and everything, you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And don't forget to share, you guys. Please make this recipe. You will not regret it, okay? And please remember that God loves you I love you, and it's important that you love yourself, you guys. And if you haven't given your life to Christ, I encourage you to do so today. And until next time, I see you later. Bye-bye.